Tommy lived at the zoo, in a quiet enclosure near the walking path, where people usually slowed down without meaning to. Every morning, he woke up to the same things. Warm light spilling over his shell, the rough texture of stone beneath his feet, the distant clatter of gates opening and carts rolling across concrete. Soon after that came the people. Tommy couldn't see them all at once, but he could hear them. Shoes on pavement, soft laughter, the familiar tap, tap, tap against the glass from someone hoping he'd move. Tommy never rushed over. He didn't need to. People always found him eventually. That was the pattern. And patterns were comforting. But this morning, the sounds never came. No footsteps, no voices. Just the faint hum of the zoo breathing to itself. The air felt larger somehow. Too open. Too still. Tommy lifted his head and waited. Waiting was something he understood well. After a while, he made his way toward the front of his enclosure, the place where the glass was clear and the ground was smooth from years of familiar stops. That's when he noticed something new hanging on the other side. A sign. Tommy couldn't read it, but he knew what it meant. The usual pattern wasn't happening today. Tommy stayed there longer than he normally would have. Still, quiet. Not because he expected the people to come back, but because when a pattern breaks, it takes a moment to remember what comes next. Being alone wasn't strange to him. He spent plenty of time that way. But when the routine disappeared, it left behind a small, uncomfortable question. So Tommy moved. Not to look for the people, but to look for something else. He wandered toward the far edge of his home, where the ground dipped and leaves gathered in uneven piles. A place that never drew much attention. Not from visitors, not even from Tommy. He had passed it every day without stopping. The shade was cooler there, the earth softer, the quiet less hollow. Tommy lowered himself down and rested. And that's when he realized something. It wasn't the people he missed. It was the pattern. And patterns, he learned, can change without changing who you are. Tommy listened to the small sounds around him. Leaves shifting, birds calling somewhere beyond the walls. Tomorrow, the zoo would be busy again. The footsteps would return. So would the tapping. But today had shown him something new. That even when the routine disappears, there's still a place to settle. And sometimes, that's enough.